Hello and welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to talk about what are the important steps you need to perform even before you try to commit to a remote repository. Git makes it easy to identify and track changes during the development cycle. I'll talk about 3 steps to maintain good commit history. First, update your name and email. Second, add good commit comments. And third, use rebase instead of merge to have the Git history clean. Let's get started. So I have created one sample repository in GitHub and I'm opening my terminal. I have cloned it. Now, the first step that you have to do is to make sure that your name and email will be reflected correctly on the server. For that, let's first change the config to add your name and email. So here you give git config global because you want to apply them globally, and then you give your user the name and give your name. Similarly, add your email. Give your email this. Now if you look at this one, git config global list, it will show you what are the email and name that has been set for you. Next step is to let's add some files here. Git data, as you can see I have one file. So we have completed step number 1 where our name and email will be reflected correctly in the server. Now let's try to commit. So I'll give the good rule of thumb is to add a good commit message so that people know about it, and then if you later if you want to come back to this commit, you know what the commit is about. So give a meaningful commit message. Now you are ready to push the changes to the server. Just do git push. It has been pushed. If we look at here, if I refresh my GitHub, I can see what I have added here. So that's step number 2. Add good commit messages. Now I'll talk about the third aspect that you have to take care is, let's say you will be working on your local system for some time and you will be doing a lot of local commits. When you are ready to push to the server, someone else may have committed some other changes to the server. So it's important that you get those commits first, make sure your program still works, and then push your changes. So let's say in the server, I go here, and here I change it. Commit changes here. So if you go back and here look at the changes, you'll see this is the latest commit. Latest commit 2 commits. Now let's say just add one simple file, vi sample.txt, and this is some content, and then let's say git add sample.txt, and I'm now trying to push this code. I have to get the latest code before I get it. But whenever I do, let's do a git pull. So this is what it's saying. You see this merge commit that comes with you whenever you try to do a commit. Now, if you look at the log file, you will see that one extra commit here. In order to avoid this type of merge commit, we can add one command. So if you do that, so the next time you do the same operations, it'll always do a rebase instead of merge. Now let me just push it, whatever I have. Alright, it has pushed it. Now let's go here. I'll make the changes again here. Again here, I will say vi sample.text. I do here git add sample.txt, and if we look at the status now, you'll see modified git commit -m, and then I give some comment. Okay, last commit from laptop. Now what if we try to push? So what you do here is you do git pull. If you do a pull, it'll automatically rebase for you. You can actually see here, first rewinding head to replay your work on top of it, and applies last commit from laptop on top. And now if we do git push, it'll not complain, it'll just go through. So that's one way we can avoid the merge commit. So just to explain what we did in a different way, if we do commit 1, commit 2, commit 4 on one by one user, or on a different laptop, or on the server and the laptop, and there are parallel commits that is going on, so there's a merge commit that happens when you try to merge them together. We can avoid this merge commit by the steps that I mentioned just now. So these are the 3 steps by which we will be able to identify ourselves well in the Git server with the name and email, and also the good messages help to go back in the history. And then the third step is to make sure that you always do a rebasing when you pull the latest code. So that will help you to maintain the clean history of Git. That's it for today. Thank you.